Okay. Build Yoru. Why you should use SR Yoru for D Bounties. 1. She can practically one-shot that thing all the time. And 2, she requires very little investment. Well, upgraded to levels. You just gotta upgrade her to level 69 for all her attack stats from leveling up. And unlock like two crucial ninjutsu or crucial talents for her. And she can function just really well, honestly. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. For this setup, it's my strongest weapon with some of the most best relics, I suppose.
My brother would be the king if you were here.
Yeah. And that's it. It's a done deal. Just instant pop, and it's done. Finished. You can even out-damage a DFK on those kind of things. Which would make it, yeah, come down to how fast you can dash if you're going Yoru against the Yoru. And how well you are at timing her ninjutsu for that one pop. Of course, if you don't have these attack relics I have, there's an alternative, which I'll be showing right now. The alternative would be using a level 90 weapon with only Master Mystique and Devil Eye Ring, or Electric Lightning Ring, and it'll work just fine as well. And voila! It does enough. As long as you do it fast enough upon dashing very fast into the boss stage, you're fine. After that, it's just, yeah, one shuriken and it's done for. Of course, who wouldn't have attack relics at the very least? At least some attack relics. This is without attack relics, but just a Master Mystique at tier 3. Okay, but what if I don't have Master Mystique at tier 3? Well, no problem. You can also use a ninjutsu cheat sheet for this. And beat a DFK, I guess. In this version, instead of a level 90 weapon, a level 76 weapon with 5 stars refined. With only Master Mystique at tier 1 and ninjutsu cheat sheet. And you can have it, your ninjutsu ready. And with that's more than 2,500. Or 25k at least. As long as you can manage to do 25k going into the boss, and understand that her ninjutsu has a timing delay of 1 second before it comes out, you could time it so that you can always get the MVP and get whatever. Get more DB, I guess. It's just a tiny amount, plus 3, but I guess some amount is better than none. Maybe. Of course, now you'd be wondering, okay, what team set was I running? Well, you can just run these. But even without this 270 bonus from, and the 100 bonus from ninjutsu attack, it's fine anyway. Cause she just does so much on her own already as well. So even if you were to, well, everyone should have Kuro at least. It's literally your beginner upon starting. So you can have, let's see, you can have this guy, which is a given free unit at the beginning of the game, and just another person, I guess. Where was that again? Or yeah, just even the weakest one with plus 40, or yeah, just plus 54, because that one is a. You can just have this much, and you'll still have plenty attack to one-shot a D Bounty boss. The requirements to one-shot to knock out more than half, at least halfway of a C bounty is another story altogether. You'll need a lot more stats and better ninja team skills for that. And so on. In case that you don't have enough damage still, even after all the nerfs, you can consider using some stronger team skills, such as this one against Mecha Bosses, this one for humans, this one for dragons if you have her, and this one just in general, because it's a very fat attack buff, if you were to use it that way, of course. Or this one, which is a definitive 120 plus, even at level 1. Well, I kind of forgot. What was her? How much was her team skill again? Her team support skill at level 1. It's 70 at that stage, and 80 at that stage. 110, 120, 130, 160, and 170. Yeah. Yep, that's Yoru. Yoru. SR for D Bounties. Of course, to have her fully prepared, you would probably want to do this, maybe? Or, yeah, I guess my tree also has a tiny play in the lightning element ninjas. They all get this boost inside this tree, and with 12 of them, 12 times that amount, that's about 480 plus ninja attack. So 480 points of her attack came from the lightning tree. From this lightning tree, and in her own personal talent tree, you just need to unlock these individual talents, each individually up to this point. So then she can increase her maximum level to 70. And then you can just get her to 69, and then the last level can be omitted if you don't want to use it. But you'll definitely need this one, because it increases your ninjutsu damage by 10. The only two important slots that you truly actually need to unlock are for this ninjutsu of hers is this one and this one. And this one, if you have a lightning weapon that's very high in weapon, well, that's another. Well, not really. You would only do this if you're using them. If you give her a lightning based weapon that's really high in level, like as high as it can go for base damage. If not, if you're giving her an off-base elemental weapon that's not lightning, you don't have to unlock this. For her to For her to work properly, yes. Yeah. Because I use a wind type as my highest damage dealer for this one. Yeah, okay. These just happen to look alike, but yeah. You can even go as far as this level, 67, 64. As long as she has enough, she can just one-shot it. No problem. And that's it. Well, almost. Of course, that's only for D Bounties. Against C Bounties, this will be the best layout against all of them. Well, most of them in general. You know, instead of C Bounties. You can replace this with this, but you'll have to take off a Devil Eye Ring for something else. In this case, I would take this off for this. So then she'll have more damage throughout the not you. Throughout her 4 slots, and her additional slot, exclusive for lightning element relics. You would play it like this for C Bounties, and then you'll be able to do more than 62k at this current stage. Of course, you'll also need a very high level weapon for this. If you were to equip it with this thing, it'll probably barely be able to make 60k out of 121k on a C Bounty. The max health limit of a C Bounty is 21k versus a max health on D Bounties, which is about 50k. Which is why it's always easy for it to one-shot like that. Like so. Yeah. And yeah, the following team skills as I followed. DFK, perfect for ninjutsu burst. Regular Kuro, don't even get me started, it's just fine as is. 100 plus 190, and her specialty is a ninjutsu attack pop. And then there's this one that's universal, the Moonlit Yuri, but if you don't have her for D Bounties, yeah, you can just use this alternative or this alternative instead for the best layout for C, yeah, for C Bounties, yes. And this one is for human. Are there any human types? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's human types that are in C Bounties. There's human types in B, but you don't use it. You wouldn't use this person for. You wouldn't use her for B Bounties. Only C and D's, and then instant KO. As such and followed. And yeah, what else? Oh yeah, but there are mechanoid bosses that are at C Bounties, so you would use a green ninja for that in that case. As so the following upon this special tier. Yeah. Universal layout, and that's it. Quite simple in theory, of course. Of course, all of this can be ignored if you also have a like, what's the word? A 4.8 to 5k attack Rin. Because if you have her at that stage for a Rin, she could also do just as much on initial burst. For a D Bounty, of course. Not a C1. A C1, not so much.
My brother would be the king if you were here.
Ta-da! Yeah, that's it. And that's about it, I guess. Versus this following, yes. And you can just do that for all the other following, probably. I just joined that one. I'm done with B. I'll just show it on C, I guess. Where is it? Just give me a C. It can also be D. Of course, you would only use it for D, because she can't. Rin can't do instantaneously over 60k on one attack on D. On C, but on D she can still do just as much as, if not more. So in a competitive method, yeah, this is how you would snipe A and what's the word? Yeah, this is how you would snipe D and C bounties instantaneously. This is really that incredible. It's not that incredible, honestly. Yes, sir. I'll just show you, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Pretty similar layout, except, yeah. She has 4.8, or about 4.7. I put them together, you can get instant burst. And just instantly wipe that boss after like 3 seconds instead of 1 second. Yuri can do it in 1 second, she can do it in 3 seconds.
I won't forget you!
Right there. She can do 25k, and maybe more. Well, yeah. And more if it's elemental type based, like bats. I have an edge against bats because of my because of this in particular. But if I were to put this in instead, it would be better against Oni in this slot. And yeah, just other boss type relics can also help you for D and C bounties. And that's about it, honestly. That's why I have a Yoru Flash set up, just for the daily grinding stuff. Maybe I could just consider changing this up, because I can just use this now. It's just plus 150 though. It's nothing compared to 528. I guess I could reconsider once I get it to S rank instead of an A rank ring. Yep, that's quite rich with this weapon, of course, because it has 181 versus 160-10. Yeah, the attack difference is pretty huge here. Yep, and yeah, I limit breaked it earlier, not too, kind of recent. And that's how you do it, probably. Peace. Well, is it? Yeah, sure. That's the end of this video for now, I guess.